Are live now
Yeah,
on Twitch
live
for
and
sure.
direct. All
So
right.
if anyone's in here right now, thanks for bearing with us. We had little technical issues. Not sure what you did or didn't hear there, but either way, you are tuned in to the Kings Intel once again on Vibe Stream Beats. I am intelligent, coming at you from the heart of it all in Ohio,
And
and my
as always,
compadre over
man,
here
King
is
Creole representing, H-Town, baby. Houston, Texas,
absolutely.
dirty South, bottom of the map. Come on, let's do it.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, if you're cool with it, let's go ahead and get straight into it, man.
Let's go ahead and get straight on into it. So,
Awesome.
the first artist that I have pulled on my list, I've had an opportunity to work with them. His name is Winwood. So the cool thing with him, Winwood is one of these amazing bilingual artists. Um, and the track that I'm doing, I finally was able to select one of his Spanish tracks. So it's called Soy King Soy. Hopefully, I said that right. Translates into I am. Hold on, let me make sure that I got. I am who I am. Soy Kin Soy. So cool little like kind of reggaeton vibe beat going in. So we're about to get that bad boy going.
All right. All right. I'm excited to hear this one, man.
Buena vida. Crazy as Yo no fuese quien yo soy si no hubiese caído. He perdido todo, pero nunca me retiro. Yo salgo adelante, mi mente siempre está fijo. Siempre tengo la razón, tengo un sexto sentido. No estoy pa'l chiche, soy negro color Kike. Siempre listo para el combate, te dejo sin señal como Comcast. Para fines de semana, una nota sana, como bacana. Una colombiana, culo como lana, tomándome un poco de bucana. El dinero me gusta a mí, si soy nefasto, claro que sí. En esta vida nada es free, tanto smoke que parezco hippie. Estoy más duro que Robocop, le paso perico a Voldemort. Tu puta la tengo en mi sillón porque le gusta lo que le doy. Kush verde como brócoli, patea más que karate kid. Tanto smoke that I can see, quemo más que John C. Soy quien soy gracias a mi mic. Hice fuerte por mi país. Maracaibo en mi ciudad. Yo la cambiaría por nada. Me aprendí a superar para dejar este broque sin tutorial. Desde que estaba en la cuna escuchando rap. Siempre me llevo la doble como Wu-Tang Clan. Quiero money, quiero pasta. Una baby se retrata con el culo de otra gata. Me encanta mi vida. Golpeando como Kimball. Estando como Kemba. Tu wifi con mi lollipop. La tiene en la bemba. La como flow pan bimbo. Reviento como bomba, bailándome una samba, fumando lo que siembra. El que tiene que la tienda. Tengo la cone como un tanda. No hay manera de que yo me venda. Me están rezando, tráigame la ofrenda. Pedigree, flow, triple H. Están gritándome Mayday. Los giro como Beyblade, encima la tabla.
La gente tuya me escuchan en los temas y dicen que Rodri es una bestia. El hecho de nosotros ganarle solo envidioso le causa molestia. Yo ando con tu mujer, con sus dos hermanos y su amiga Celestia. Yo ando con tu mujer, con sus dos hermanos y su amiga Celestia. Soy quien soy, ninguno de estos mamañemas me va a obligar a que yo le baje. Soy quien soy, el enemigo lo que quiere que yo le tire y me rebaje. Soy quien soy, mi movie acaba de empezar, siéntate y mira el rodaje. Soy quien soy, voy a hacer rica a mi mamá, a mi papá y a mi linaje. Soy quien soy, ninguno de estos mamagüevos me va a obligar a que yo le baje. Soy quien soy, el enemigo lo que quiere que yo le tire y me rebaje. Soy quien soy, ya yo tengo esto medido, solo es cuestión de que trabaje. Soy quien soy, yo vine a mangar lo mío, solo es cuestión de que me faje. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tú ya me escuchan en la tele y dicen que lo que hizo una bestia. El hecho de nosotros ganarle eso al enemigo le causa molestia. Y yo ando con tu mujer, con su hermano y su amiga Celestia, yeah.
Yeah. Shout
All
out
right.
Winwood, man.
Absolutely.
So Soy Kin Soy. Um, I the first time I heard that track, one, I was happy to hear uh him like in his full element with the whole Spanish vibe. The switch up in there was really nice as to where how he had his like change ups. I can understand, so I'm working back on my Spanish now, so I could catch a few of the little phrases that was in there. So I heard him talking this little stuff, you want to smoke and all that. Uh, but I really just enjoyed like the whole feel and the vibe behind it. The mix down on there was really good. Um, I want to say that the last person on there I think is a feature, but I didn't see a name for it. So Winwood, like if you who was the other cat on there, or was it you? Did you just did you switch up voice or whatever? But definitely could get like the different vibe from them, but it all worked well together. I like the beat selection on it as well. But yeah, definitely, man. I like the whole Spanish vibe with it. Definitely owned the track, man. I have no qualms with it at all. That is definitely a banger.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm definitely not fluent in Spanish myself either. I can catch bits and pieces of it. A lot of that actually came from the Vibe Stream Beats community. Trey Rail Reacts. Of course, Beat of the Week has a huge Spanish and Latino presence. So just
Yeah,
sitting there, seeing some of those artists like Seco Attack going through doing his thing, I've been able to pick up on some of that. So I mean, the Spanish community in itself puts out some amazing fuego fire, doing their thing. So, although I'm not able to understand the actual lyrics, the cadences were amazing. The rhythms that he was hitting through there were on point. I thought it fit very well with the instrumental itself. I agree that third verse, the way the mix came in, it was almost overpowering compared to the rest of the verse. It wasn't even. But that's not a game killer by any means.
yeah,
Um, yeah, overall, I thought that track was pretty well done. And I'm familiar with Winwood as well, so big props to you, man. I'm not
uh,
sure if that was him there at the end, but
yeah.
um,
Let us know. I see Winwood up in the chat, man. Shout out Winwood. Shout out DIP in the chat as well. Everybody that's
yeah.
in the
So I
chat
think
chopping it up, man.
I think we got Mildum. I don't think that's Winwood, but
Uh,
it might be.
my bad. Actually,
Yep,
no, that
yep.
is Milton. I saw him
Yep,
type Winwood in there. My
yep,
bad. Shout out
I got some
Milton.
Mildum. He was shouting out Winwood. So, yep, DIP, what's going on, man? Mildum, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, Winwood, love it.
yeah,
Um,
man. Good stuff, dude. What? All right,
yeah.
what you got over there, man? I know
Oh man.
you always be throwing some curveballs, bro. So
Yep.
I'm
So
curious to see what you got.
it's again switching it up every week.
I
Gotta
know.
there's so much variety when it comes to rap chat and music in general. There's always
Right.
something new out there. I try to find a new song every day when it comes to mainstream stuff or underground stuff as well as rap chat artists. So um dug all the way through the vaults of rap chat or as deep as I could in one week, and I
Yeah,
decided this week I was going to start off with a guy goes by the name of Nux or Nux Flow.
nice,
So this is a
nice.
track from him. I couldn't figure out where he's from, wasn't able to get in contact with him up till this point, but either way, this is his track called Indio. Indio.
And
So
all right, let's get it.
No cap. There you go. I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo. I whip it up. There you go. I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo. I whip it up. Niggas don't know how to get it, I got it. Playing the block every day and night. Hustling till the sun come up. You know I gotta get it right. Coming out of the trenches, so you know I gotta live my life. Look at my neck, look at my wrist, look at my pinkies all ice. Fuck nigga, you know it's me. I was taught to chase this dream. Fuck with me and get this cream. Yeah, nigga, we on the scene. Popping a bottle, smoking a Zod. This is reality. 6 stages balling out. Fuck nigga, don't envy me. There you go. I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo, I whip it up. There you go, I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo, I whip it up. Hit in the kitchen, I flip it 10 times. Money, power, respect, test my gotta grind like there's no time. Niggas wanna take your shine. Making these M's is on my mind. Maserati color line. AP gon' tell the time. Hope you a ride or die. There you go. I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo. I whip it up. There you go. I hit 'em up. I'm in the yo. I whip it up. No cap.
All right, so that was Nux Flow.
Nice.
Um,
Wow.
so yeah, with him, what caught my attention first and foremost was his voice. Just right off the bat, drew my attention in there. Um, I like what he did with his hook there. I mean, it was simple, but at the same time, it's sort of in your face when it comes to, I guess, just sort of that style. I really don't know what it is about that that caught my attention, but it wasn't bad. It's a short track, obviously.
Yeah.
Didn't even quite hit that 2 minute point. I'm sure the instrumental is probably longer, so that's something that could be open for a verse too, which I would like to see. Maybe get a feature on there. Um, the mix was the only kicker that I really had on there. So listening to it, you could tell he took his time putting it together. You could hear the different layers out there. I'm not sure if it's maybe the audio setup that he's using, but maybe it's the studio in general that he's recording in. But either way, it's the mix wasn't quite spot on. Which, again, if you made it on the show, there's a reason,
Yeah,
not knocking on anybody. This is a constructive criticism at the most. So
for sure.
yeah. So it's yeah, I mean it wasn't bad. And that could be as simple as I know we've had conversations about using P poppers or screens, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
Something like that could eliminate some of that. I know if you're on BandLab, you can go through, do a little bit of stuff, even on in the Rapchat studio, you can go through, you can sort of toy with some of those effects to fine tune sounds and sort of
yeah,
even that out a little bit. But I think overall, I thought that song was pretty slick. Of course, he made the cut this week, so big shout out to you. And that's what I got for that one.
yeah, yeah, man. I mean, you was kind of like right on with everything that you were saying. I like and definitely could tell that he put some time into the track. So you could definitely hear it and how everything was put together. Um, I'm thinking it was maybe the area that he was recording in that you could kind of get like the echo stuff off of it. So when you put filters on all that, in case you don't know, when you put filters on, a lot of the times it enhances your background noise that's around you, so you pick up a lot more of your room. If you're doing anything in Band Lab, they have where you can actually select on there, kind of like when you're doing your fades. You can denoise all of those stems, and it helps alleviate some of that background noise and just the room that's around. I know not everybody is in the studio. I'm definitely not. So for sure, using that pop filter, if you can get your earbuds behind a pop filter, it definitely makes a world of difference as far as for helping out with the sound, just to get you to where it is. So I I think now I'm gonna start kind of moving a little bit more into just throwing out every tip that I have. So while I have it in arm's length of reach, these little foam boards, man,
Yeah.
little noise cancellation thing, super cheap on Amazon. Get a few of them. There's like a bunch of like different YouTubes on how you can kind of make your own little voice box if you don't want to drop a whole bunch of coins on that stuff, man. Just to every little bit like growing along with it. And that's what we're here for, man, is to actually grow along with this, man, and get this sound. But other than that, dude, solid song. I like the delivery. I like the style of it. The only thing that I could say that made it suffer would be the mix side of it. So
So on the topic of the reverb and the sound dampening, there's been times I've taken a like a sheet or a quilt or something and just
Yeah.
hung it up in a doorway and basically put my face right up against that
Hmm.
sheet or that quilt, comforter, whatever. And even that'll suppress the sound, it gives you that dampening so you don't get that reverb bouncing back off you off of the walls or the corners. I mean, there's plenty of little tips and tricks, and I think most
Yeah.
people putting out music are at least somewhat aware of some of those. But um, yeah, either way, awesome track, I think. And
Yeah. Absolutely,
uh,
man.
say if you are by chance tuning into this and you don't really know those tips and tricks, hit up myself or King Creel,
Yeah,
or
man.
I mean, there's plenty of people out here that are on the team that'll help you talk through any sort of little tips and tricks that we've come up with. I know myself, I'm not stingy when it comes to that. So,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
It's
All right.
all about the growth. So with
Yeah.
that, we'll hop on into the next one, man.
All
So
right.
this next artist that I got, D Destro, aka Doc Destro, man. Real cool dude. Um uh I dug through his catalog because I didn't want to go to like some of I guess some of his like majorly popular stuff. So the track that I pulled up is D Destro Anthem. It's a little short little track, but I think it's a good one to drop into the arena. So we'll go ahead and slide on into that. Doc Destro.
All right. Let's get it.
Like Braun, I'm that chosen, and I'm holding them trophies. And when I do goes in, I'm channeling Kobe. If y'all ever told me I ain't got that sauce, I'll toss in that barbecue on you bomber clots. I'm an underground boss when it comes to this. Hitman making moves on all y'all's top 10 lists. You on your last shift, let's make a graveyard. You pray hard, 24 hours like days are. Stay far, just like protection orders. I'm an alpha dog, wet y'all and my pissing ain't over. No limitations, and don't talk boundaries. I break your jaw cartilage down gradually. You passing me? On what level? You a little man. Each verse is heavenly, you below me, eternally. Damn, you a fan checking all of my 200 tracks. Daytona 500, you a skid mark, you just shat. Map out your future and you know it ain't endless. You're gonna spiral north to south, cause that's what your trend is. Your arm I bended till you scream that I'm your uncle. Nah, I'm your father. My breaking news is never subtle. I'm like a no huddle Buffalo Bill John Kelly. You losing helmets and decapitation is trending. Hey, Destro.
So
All right.
Doc Destro, man. Uh, so in this track, it's definitely just a nice amount of bars, double entendres, and just one liners, all the things that I expect from him. He's definitely more of I guess you would say a traditional hip hop artist, as far as for how he does his penmanship and delivery and all of that. This one, as far as the mix, there's a few little things that could definitely be kind of tweaked on, just to kind of get it going in. I think I want to say this was like a freestyle one. I know he did the Freestyle Friday tack on it. I'm not sure if it's 100% freestyle or what. So that may have some things to do with it as well. Um, but overall, I like the content that was in it. It was just kind of like that quick like interlude. Um, you know, a few portions, and I also have some issues with it as well, wanting to get wordy with things because on usually if you're writing it or it's coming through your mind, it sounds good then, but then when you actually verbalize it, it can kind of change up. So maybe pulling out a word or two will help it flow a little bit better in certain spots. So it's not like you're trying to rush to just compact all these words in. I think when we was talking about the no huddle, Buffalo Bills, Jim Kelly type deal, I think a lot of that kind of got jumbled in because you wanted to squeeze that in, and I get it because sometimes you're like, yeah, I have this dope bar that I want to put in. I want to make sure I get everything into it. But sometimes you can pull maybe just one word out and it'll completely change the vibe up of it. So, I mean, that would be like maybe like the only hard criticism, I guess I could say. Like I said, the mix had a few little things along with it. But I think at this point we all kind of know where we're at on that stuff, and it gets better. I think this might be a little bit of an older track too as well. So I know some of his other stuff is definitely a little bit more cleaner, and the process has gotten better. So, yeah, that's all I got for this one, man.
Yeah. So he was on my radar this week as well. So the wordplay I thought wasn't bad, you know. Definitely some of the lines he threw out there were good. What got me about that one, the mix a little bit, yeah, it was sort of off. Which we're gonna come across that a lot, you know, dealing with
Yeah.
rap chat. But what got me was his rhymes. Like I feel like he missed some pockets there. He had the rhyme scheme, you know, it was there. Like the
Hmm.
words were there. It's just not quite hitting the way I would have liked to have heard it. Um, and again, that's just being nitpicky there. And if he is freestyling, more power to him, you know. Being a freestyle artist is not an easy thing to do. Heads up, by the way, I got at least one freestyle artist coming next week.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Someone I just came across today scrolling. Blew my mind. So a little sneak peek for next week on that one.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
a pure freestyler coming. But yeah, I mean overall not a bad track.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I would have liked to have heard was maybe just clean up those pockets a little bit. The words were there, you know, the rhyme scheme's there, like I said. But yeah, overall not a bad track. So
True that. True that.
yes,
All
sir.
right. What's up? What's up? What you got next?
All right. So next up on the list, I got a guy that goes by the name of Slick Boy Tub. So he's another one that I was not familiar with until this week, scrolling through Rap Chat, checking some stuff out.
Slick Boy Tub.
Yep, Slick Boy
Okay.
Tub.
All right.
So he's he don't have a lot of plays. He don't have a lot of likes. His follower count's at just over 550. He's at 574 right now. So he might be new to the app. If that's the case, welcome, man. Welcome to Rap Chat.
Right on.
If you get the chance and you happen to check out this stream, also welcome to the Vibe Stream Beats community. But either way, I got Slick Boy Tub coming up next. This is his track called 10 Toes Down. So
Word. All right.
let's check it out.
Pain is nothing but pieces you switch out until you get your love. You're loyal to a fault. Your code is about family. And in our line of work, predictable means vulnerable. And that means I can reach out and break you when
Oh, it's now. Do you still have audio?
my last breath, ooh, yeah. And I'm always on go, Lord knows. Always on go. Trying to get this money, I know I need more for sure. Started always running down, falling like the rose. I'm just trying to show you all the things I can do. Put you up on game, baby, yeah, you know it's true. I just see your love, tell you what it is, yeah. You know I'm in love, yeah. Put you in position, yeah. Baby, yeah, the win, she already know I'm in to the finish. Yeah, show you I really much need you. Show you I really much like you. Show you I really much love you. Girl, you can fight it. You gotta show me you want me. You gotta show me you like it. You gotta show me you need me. Girl, get it done. 10 toes down till I'm in the ground. And I'm all the way, yeah, to the end. Hey, I'ma hold you down till they do me in. When it's time for the work, you know I'ma get it. Love, take them blood to let the ones I love go. I'm here to the end, yeah, I'ma let them go. You already know to my last breath, oh yeah. Tomorrow's time go. Lord knows that I'm always on go. Ready to roll the cycle, sick boy, I'm so yeah, I'm ready to roll up those down. Cause miles, I lay it down to my green, yeah. Baby girl, you know you get the crown. You hear me down through all my battles, yeah. Need me, girl, I said look, better they cage on my team since day one. That's what's up, ups and downs, you stay down, yeah. And you my lady, I ain't let nobody speak on my bed. You come up missing, case closed, yeah, you know I'm about that action. No capping, yeah, I'm strapping, just know when you call, baby, that's the end. To the ones I love, I hope you know I'm a rider to the end. You callin', I can run it and gun it, no stunning facts. Hey, you need me, kid, let me know. My blood, my life, my family, my woes, and that's the only thing that matters. Please, Lord, forgive me, but when they call, I gotta roll. And if my they gotta go on my soul, I be 10 toes down. Until the Lord come back, oh, I'm in the ground. Just put my rounds back around. I'ma always hold you down, but I'm ready to go, cause I'm always on go. And the Lord knows. Toes down, till I'm in the ground. And I'm always, yeah, till the end. Yeah, I walk around till they do me in. The time for the work, you know I'ma get it in. They love me, the ones I love.
All right, so that was Slick Boy Tub. I'll go ahead and cut it off there.
Okay.
So that man, that was a whole song, obviously. Dude went almost 4 minutes on that. He killed it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
That's something, you know, I look for. I know you're looking for that as well, being able to hit that whole instrumental. Um, that said, it is possible to overdo it. I'm not saying he did that there. What got me was, of course, auto tunes. You know how I feel about that in general. But he did it well. You know that if you're going to use auto tunes, that's not a bad way to do it there. The the hook was pretty clear and crisp coming through. The verse, for me at least, it was sort of hard to pick out some of his words as he was going. I'm not sure if that was the effect in itself that sort of drowned it out or the mix in general. But that's the biggest critique I would have on that one, if anything. Was just I sort of lost some of the lyrics throughout the verses there. But overall, I thought that song was well made, well put together. And again, if you're going to use auto tunes, there, in my opinion, is a right and a wrong way to do it. I thought he did pretty well with that one. So
Yeah.
that's what I got for the man, Slick Boy Tub.
Uh, yeah, man. I know you and the auto tune stuff. Yeah, he definitely had it dialed in where it needed to be for the auto tune. So that was cool. I didn't really have any qualms or anything with that. Um, I get what you were saying as far as for kind of losing a little bit of the words and stuff. Um, I'm not quite sure if that also maybe was his accent, because definitely had a nice little thick Southern accent I could even catch coming through on with the auto tune. I guess the one thing that kind of stuck out to me with it is I think further into the track, I don't know if the mix changed up, but I started losing being able to like hear the actual hook. Like the volume on it went down just a little bit, as to where the instrumental was kind of overpowering it, and it was kind of like a battle in between. And it's like, hey, it's good hook, just need to bring those levels up on there. So definitely, a few things to kind of work on, with the mix on that, just getting those volumes right. And I think that would probably even help with even on like on the lyric side for the verses, if you kind of bring them up a little bit more, that way you're not competing with the instrumental on there. But other than that, definitely was a long track, man. That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot to like put together and still be able to do. Because I've had some instrumentals that I've got. I'm like, man, the beat is banging, and I'm looking at the time clock on there. I'm like, man, this is long.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he definitely handled it. I would probably say I know you cut the track off because I'm pretty sure the instrumental was just gonna ride out, and they still had a nice little fade that stuff out, man. Just fade it out. You put in all the work on there. You made it to like 3 minutes plus on there. Just fade that little last little bit off of it. It's a feature that's in, I believe it's in Rapchat Studio as well as BandLab, is where you can fade that stuff down off at the end and just kind of cut that track so you're not having all that extra instrumental in the back. But other than that, man, I definitely dig the song, man. I'm gonna have to go slide to Bro's page and hit him with a follow, man. I like the sound. So
Awesome. All right. Well, King Creole, who we got next?
all right, man. So we going South Carolina now. So
All right.
mainly because when I was listening to your boy Slick Tub here, um, I was like, man, these two should get together and do a track. It's King Solomon is who I have pulled. Shout out King Solomon. He was the winner of the Vegas Day in Vegas trip, I believe. So this is a track he did. Ray Ray is featured on it. I'm probably just gonna play up to yeah. I'll run the whole thing. Why not? But yeah, King Solomon. The track is called Whip. It's also featuring Ray Ray.
All right. Let's get it.
Walk in the trap. Walk in that bitch. All you gon' smell is the pet. Like a monster, I came out the ledge. No time at Jerry, don't fuck with no rats. You nigga be capping like cat in the head. Like a baby, I pull up, I serve you that gas. I watch out for snakes cause they stay in the grass. I'm dropping that dope. I got the whip in the glass. Whip. I got the whip in the glass. Whip. I got my hooded on smash. Whip. I go to a park throwing cash. Whip. La mama, she throwing that ass. Mama, she throwing that ass. I'm doing the dash. I don't like to brag. Oh, I give a standing ovation. Way that she making it clap. I run these streets every day. No, I don't have time to play. She said she loving my style. Bitch, of course, we doing it daily. You know that I'm from the shop, but we could get wild like I'm from the A. All I keep on me is guns. And my bitch, that's my little babe. Sipping on lean got me lazy. I told her, please do not pray. You know, God, I ask him to say. Walk in the trap. Walk in that bitch. All you gon' smell is the pet. A monster came out the no don't go right. Nigga be capping like cat in the head. Like a baby, I pull up, I serve next cause they stay in the grass. Dropping that dope. I got the whip in the glass. Whip. I got the whip in the glass. Whip. I got my hooded on smash. Whip. I go to a park throwing cash. Whip. La mama, she throwing that ass. I'm a real stepper, I stay on their ass. Walk in the trap, all you smell is the gas. Put my wrist in the pot, I was scraping the glass. Draco in the book bag, I keep me a mess. My nigga be sliming for Rana, get slapped. You the fool for piranhas, you not in my class. A lot of you niggas down bad. I hop in the jag and I'm doing a whole dash. Out in the solar system, out this earth. You gon' need a ladder so you reach. I sippin' no lean, you can smell when I burp. I feel like they chopping, I'm pushing these keys. Always was told to practice what you preach. That bitch on my phone and she want me to be. I put food on the table, make sure family eat. I stay put in work, you won't bleed what I bleed. Truck in the front like an elephant. My niggas strapped up and we militant. Yeah, all of my niggas got felonies. No Betty Crocker, but I got the recipe. Real. I got the recipe. Yeah, I got the recipe. Yeah. Will. Yeah, I got the recipe. Yeah. Yeah, I got the recipe. Yeah, I got the recipe. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. King Solomon right there with Whip featuring Ray Ray. So this is usually kind of like how you are with auto tune. This is usually not my go-to like style. I could live with or without it. But this one, man, I don't know. The hook got me, man. That whip, like I was like it had me. I don't know what it is. It's simple. It's not anything like crazy. I don't know if it was just like the cadence of it along with the beat, but the hook pulled me in. I'm like, yeah, whip. Like that sound like I could easily hear that being something TikTok or just catchy like anywhere on the radio. It has that kind of like Migos type vibe to it. um so I mean, even as far as for like his bars in with it, I will say I favor his second portion verse more than the first. I think he got a little bit more detail in it, had a little bit better word scheme and play with it. But having Ray Ray on the track with you will do that. If you haven't worked with Ray Ray, he will definitely kind of push the envelope and make you, all right, let me go back in here and put some work in on it and whip it. But yeah, man, I think it was a dope track. I like the combination in them. Ray Ray's a little bit more smooth. King Solomon has more that grit to it. Mix wasn't too shabby on it as well. A few little minor ticky tacky things you could chunk out there. But I think getting it, if you just slide this over to somebody to properly mix and master it, you could definitely just be ready to go out there. So yeah, I don't really have anything too negative to say about it. I will say on the last little part when he had the little whip going, how the hook slightly changed, but he still made it work, even going into the end. But yeah, man, I thought it was a dope track. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's one of my guilty pleasures.
Okay. Yeah, so it's I agree with most of what you said on that. For me, it was a little slow start, you know. I mean, I didn't know what to expect going into it. Coming in with that hook, sort of repetitive there. I wasn't too interested right off the bat, you know.
Mhm.
The instrumental when that first came in with the strings, or I mean, almost that sort of synth violin sound right off the bat. I was expecting something big. So maybe I just came in with different expectations, you know.
No, I hear you.
But either way, came in. It wasn't bad. Again, the beginning of the track was sort of slow going for me. As the track went on, though, it definitely built up momentum. There at the end, the rhyme schemes were switching up, the rhythm switching up his cadences. So by the end, I was definitely grooving to it. He was throwing out those extra syllables, extending his lines out.
Yeah,
So definitely overall not a bad track. There's some reverb. I think it was probably just the effect he was using.
yeah.
I mean, that's something, I don't know if that's intentional going into it, or if that's just what the effect is. That sort of caught my ear a little bit on that, but not a deal breaker on that either. So, yeah, overall, not a bad track. I'll be checking out his page some more as well as the feature and dig a little bit deeper into what they're doing. So, yep, overall, good job. So,
Cool, cool. All right, what's popping?
awesome.
Man, we already like halfway through this.
Yeah. So, all right. So next up, I decided to go with Easton. I hope that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. Got a couple money signs in there. Easton. This is another artist. Had minimal views when it comes to a lot of the tracks. So I don't know if he's new into it. Maybe not pushing himself out, but um, so all right. Looks like. Let's see if we got some audio here.
Told the bitch like duly congratulate me, I hate it. I'm the best, but maybe I am underrated. I'ma start back in like this and tell the bitch that maybe come back in, I'm crazy. Maybe my baby hate me, like maybe my baby want me to go back. I need to state it, but hopefully I'ma make it like maybe I need to play with my placement, so I guess that I'ma place it. I am not complacent. I'ma roll back in like Jason, make them run like racing. But the bad bitch wanna come and tell me this because she facing everything like it was accusations. Pack back in and she maybe needs some breaks. I'm the best when I wake up, I need to kick it. Now the bitch is talking shit, but she don't know shit about the shit. And I'ma tell the bitch I'm finished, but I might as well come with it. I'm the best, so I guess that I have committed. So I'ma flip a brick and go like I needed to fly. Told the bitch one day, man, you know that I'll die. Back then, cause I always grab on the vibe. It's like my vibe with my heart, cause the way of the wise. I'm the best when I wake up, I need to kick it. Now your bitch is telling me that she is with it. Told the bitch that I'ma make my own decision. Every day when I come back like I ain't finished, but the bad bitch wanna go and she told me to kick it. Told the bitch that I am loving her, though she is wicked. Now I come back in the party season again, I missed it. Now the fucking thing that I do is damn mystic. I'ma start back in like I ain't fishing for these hoes. Told the bitch that I love her when she ain't got no clothes. I'ma get it like it's different, like I need a flow. Need to get it like it's distant. Told the bitch I'ma go like I do it like it's different. I told the bitch I'ma know everything that I wanted, I need to know. Play the game like it's a placement. Told the bitch that I'ma race it, I'ma chase the bitch, have her running like I am Jason. I'm the best when I wake up, I need to get it. Told the bitch that I'ma flow cause I am different. Told the bitch that I don't need no damn opinion. I'ma make my own decision, I'ma come back in and win it. Let me go back, write it down on a notepad. Now the bitch tell me that she doesn't fathom me like this, but I'd rather have 1 time, 2 times, 3 times I flow, 4 times, like 5 times. Your bitch is a hoe. I can't keep going, so different, you know. But the bitch want me here, so I told her to roll. Rose gold, hit it with the rose bow. Frick, you don't know, everybody wants some. Hey, I'ma go back and I told the bitch that I'm winning. Now she told me what it is, and I beg her for she's in it. I'm just in it. When I'm in it, I'm with it because you know that I'ma get it like I'm finished. But baby, I need to start it just cause I'm with it. I'm committed, but baby, my baby sitting. I'm the best when I wake up, I need to get it. Now your bitch is digging me because I'm different.
All right, Easton, different. So with that one, from from about the minute 45 point to about 2:15 on the track, I could have done without. So the rest of the track I thought was awesome, you know. But just right there, I don't know if he's freestyling, but for a second it's I don't really
Yeah,
know. I don't know what happened there,
yeah. It
but
it, it sound like he either wrote like the first half and then just started freestyling the rest of it or something. But yeah,
yeah. So and he I mean the end of the track he came right back in, fucking excuse me, nailed some cadences. I mean overall the track was awesome. It's just that one little spot right there. I don't know what it was, but I mean if he's
uh,
freestyling again, like I said earlier, more power to you. That's a skill
hey,
in
for
itself.
real.
So I would think with that hook he probably wasn't freestyling all of it. But you never know. So um yeah, not a bad track. I like the instrumental, like the rhythms he was getting. The content wasn't bad, you know. So I'll definitely be watching for more of him as well coming into this. Again, he didn't have a whole lot on his page when it comes
Yeah,
to the license stuff. So if you're new to the app, welcome. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for you. If you watch this, let me know what was going on there. Uh, saying either way, I'll be down to do some work with someone like that. You know,
yeah,
the skill level's there for sure. So
yeah.
a little bit of fine tuning that could be an amazing track. So I'll try not to be too nitpicky on that one. But so what
Uh,
uh what do you have to say on this one, King Creole?
oh man. Easton, my dude. Uh, Immediately as soon as I heard, because my phone likes to, I don't know, it's like a part of the show. My phone likes to like kick me out when we're streaming. But I came back in and it was already popping, and it immediately reminds me of it's that sounds like Louisiana bounce. Like it took me back to like high school, like and stuff. I remember like playing at like the dances and clubs. It just has that bounce to it. So I definitely loved the energy to it. I liked his energy on the track. He matched up the energy with the instrumental. Um, like I said, I don't know if he wrote like the first half of it and then freestyled the rest of it, or what the case was with it. But you know, that's one of those I mean, like I said, the talent is there. Just a few fine tuned things. I would definitely say just finish right now the track. A few things timing wise, kind of like I was saying earlier. Sometimes you can get a little wordy and try and hurry up and fit everything in there to it, or sometimes you just kind of overthink it. And just kind of just stay riding with the beat and just do what feels good with it, and that's how you can you can find those pockets and stay in with it, because there were a lot of stuff that a few little spots where I heard where it was just a little bit off. Yeah, I mean, like it's just barely off, and it's one of those where just relax and don't overthink it, and then you find those pockets on it. But I definitely enjoyed the track, man. Like I said, it reminded me of just some Louisiana bounce. So I'll be looking for some more from Mr. Easton. So that was cool, man.
Cool. All right, let's keep this ball rolling. Who'd you bring next this week?
All right, so this artist is K Bay. I had not seen her on Rapchat, and then she just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and yeah, just like kind of blew up. Definitely has some skill and talent. So we'll go ahead and get into this track. Let me see. I believe it is called By Myself. Yeah, By Myself is the track, and K Bay, I believe, is her name. Hopefully I did not slaughter the name, but here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Been one to just sit and wait, can't bitch not stuck in the mud, I'm the queen of the rain. Try to find love, found shit and change. Drain, I live for the I don't need a change. They wanna be me. Easy can dream me, sneaky linky. Sorry if I'm sounding preachy. If you got ass, I call him peachy. On my line, he wanna meet me. Got his own plan, so I say too bad. I'm feeling sleepy, blowing reefing. If I tell you shit, then don't talk about it. Hint about it, thinking I won't hear about it. Heard you spilled your guts about it. No, you ain't dumb, so what the fuck's up? You know how it goes. How you gonna fuck it up? I stayed 10 toes, went ahead and pulled up. You got lucky once, now your luck ran up. Thinking that I'm better by myself. Ain't nobody wanna help. Got these feelings I can't help. KB, leave them on the shelf. Only thinking of himself, that boy, he ain't good for your health. Trying to focus on my wealth, they don't really care how you feel. On a different level, bitch, watch me levitate. Bitch, I'm on my toes, yeah, I'm just waiting for the play. Man, so dramatic, you could probably put him on the stage. Yeah, he killed so many flames, you could call him ashtray. Stay away from me with the toxic shit. I don't want your love, you can keep that kiss. Turn your ass down, now you wanna be pissed. Tested up on and he felt that shit. Said fuck you, then I hit submit. I'm still that bitch, can't touch my drip. Head gone sick, I'm on a trip. Give me some dick, don't give me no lip. Thinking that I'm better by myself. Ain't nobody wanna help. Got these feelings I can't help. KB, leave him on the shelf. Only thinking of himself. That boy, he ain't good for your health. Trying to focus on my wealth. They really don't care how you feel. Thinking that I'm better by myself. Ain't nobody wanna help. Got these feelings I can't help. KB, leave him on the shelf. Only thinking of that boy, he ain't good for your health. Trying to focus on my wealth. They really don't care how you felt.
So KKB or K Bay.
K-Bay, maybe.
So like I said, this chick, like I'm looking at her profile, she has quite a few songs on there. I don't know if she had just like taken a break from Rap Chat and just kind of came back up or whatever, but just kind of popped up out of the blue. I was definitely digging the flow of it more so than anything else. Definitely there's some room for mixing and getting all that stuff down. Vocals were definitely in a little bit hot. You just got to get volumes and stuff adjusted to there, but as far as for a structure of the song, had a nice hook to it. the lyrical side of it, I definitely liked that. A few little fine-tuned things in, but I think the talent is for sure there. A good voice to go along with it. Like I said, just a few things that can easily be tweaked. Play with some different filters, maybe location where you're recording, jump in the band lab. But everything else I think is there. I like her switch ups. Just yeah, I was pleasantly. I had went in with no expectations, and I was definitely very very impressed with what came out. And yeah, that's KB. I'm not sure exactly where she's from. I didn't see anything on the profile wise to find that. So if you end up catching this, hey, let us know what's going down with it. Definitely dig the style, man. Uh, the flow is there, and a lot of her other songs, I know she has some more vocal stuff, so where she kind of sings a little bit too and raps, so it has that versatility of it. So definitely looking forward to hearing more and more.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's I agree with a lot of what you said there. I was a big fan of the middle part of that, where she sort of started chopping up the rhythm a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The switch ups, like you said, were nice. It was pretty smooth. Um, the mix, I would have liked to have heard maybe a little bit more emphasis on her voice going through there. To me, that almost seemed like maybe it's a track she had just finished, just sort of going through, maybe even reading it.
Yeah,
Um, so maybe that's something she'd go back, hit again, just put a little more oomph behind some of the stuff, sort of get it to pop a little bit more. But
yeah,
that's just sort of being nitpicky there. I mean, overall, it was well made. The lyrics were there, the rhythm was there, that beat was nice. So K-Bay, very well done overall. Um, Saying if at any point any of you guys are watching the show, you disagree, let us know. Your opinion values just as much.
yeah.
So
We want to hear you guys in the chat, man, and
yeah,
chime in if there's some stuff that you know. Definitely speak up on it, man. We're looking down there down there so
yeah,
we can see everything in there. We want you to be a part of the show. That's why we're doing it live. It's all interactive. So yeah, chime in, man. Let us know what you feel about it as well.
yeah. So yeah, K-Bay overall very well done on that.
All right,
So
all right.
all right, well, um, let's keep this rolling. I got next up on the list the one and only the man in the chat, DIP Dipology.
Oh
Uh, figured
snap!
figured it was long overdue. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah, man.
DIP, much love, man. He's been a part of the
Damn,
the
I
Beat of
got
the
some
Week
tunes
community
next week.
vibe stream. What's that?
I was leaking information about my next week's playlist, but that's all right.
All right. So yeah, DIP part of the Beat of the Week community vibe stream
Yeah, man.
Rapchat. Always been a big player in the game. So definitely overdue getting in here, but got you this week. So thanks for joining us. Much love to you, man. Decided to go with your track, just cruising. Love this one. So
Yeah,
yeah, let's just get straight into it.
let's go.
Just get your yak, get your sack, with your secret. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your secret. I'm from Tennessee, it's the Tennessee, that tend with me. I tend to be greatness be my daily tendency. Real to me, who you think you be? I'm straight up royalty, physically, mentally. I kick it to you lyrically, spiritual warfare as I fight on a daily basis. I'm not scared, miss me with that shit. Unfamiliar faces motivate me to go in deep. If they ain't feeling me, they finna be, or it's just plain. Hey, you know I'm bumping G. I take it back like smoking on the sack, sipping on some yak, 90 slow, cruising in the lack, thumping some more Mac. Curtis made a Johnny T, my nig. I be on that maze, turn it up when I hear my cut coming from OJ's. Man, I stay on some pimpin' shit. That's the Southern way. Isaac Hayes, jamming Island Brothers all day, every day, and every way. I got my lady with me with a fine ass wifey beat, vibing on the side as I mask ass, puffin' pants. We gon' end the day on a higher note. We ain't no joking when we get together. We want all the smoke. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your secret. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Remember when you can rap for days on a quarter tank? It's the roll call with them bell listen as a paint. The perfect picture in the 90s mobbing on the slab. Pop had a Lincoln Continental, man, I used to grab the keys when he fell asleep. RIPCO. The DV inside of me to the mall, let's go. The one that had the ice rink next to just for feet. Excite piece of hood and shown his man I could eat. Ain't no way I'm not old school. Get that Willie Hutch, Commodore, David Ruffin, Eddie K. That's our truck. Smokey Rob said that best music was made for love. Get your sauce and blaze it up before you hit the club. Way back when you had to remember numbers on top. Keep a pen in the napkin, man. I stay top notch. Shot out to the Stack family. Dig Memphis 10. Got a lot of talent, about to shine again. Y'all can dance, but we gon' juke our way into the Hall of Fame. Gangsta walking up and down, Bill hollering, get up. Dang, dance, but we gon' juke our way into the Hall of Fame. Gangsta walking up and down, Bill hollering, get up. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack, with your feet wet. Just get your yak, get your sack.
Man, DIP.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. I don't even know where to start on that one, dude. That's man, that is a banger overall.
Man, yeah, that's the
Uh,
hype song, man.
yeah, looks like we got Candy Lady in the chat as well. What's up, Candy Lady?
What's up? What's
So,
up?
yeah, it's man, I got nothing bad to say about that track at all. Love the energy you brought to that one. I mean, you killed the instrumental through and through. That's a track I'll throw on the stereo, listen to anytime. You know, I'll cruise around town. I can listen to that one over and over again. I thought the mix was on point. Uh, just in general, overall, awesome song. Love the effects you threw on that hook. Um, yeah, man, there's again, it was a long time coming getting you in here. Uh, almost put you last up this week on this one. You very easily could have been the last featured artist for me, at least this week. And anytime, everything you put out is awesome. That is possibly one of my favorites so far, though. So, big shout out to you, DIP. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing that energy. Keep bringing those vibes. Can't wait to see what else the future holds for you and the missus down there. Love seeing both you guys, the power couple, and keep doing what you do. So much love to both of you and DIP. Awesome work on that track, man. So
Yeah, that's it's on my Spotify playlist. So,
yep.
yeah, man, that's yeah, dude, that's I think the first time he let me listen to this track, I was already like, yeah, that's Saturday. I just washed the car. I'm finna go cruise around. Got sunroof down, windows down, and you just vibe with that, man. That's some action making moves. Saturday, good vibe stuff, man, for sure, all the way across. And if I believe that's also DIP on the instrumental. So in case y'all don't know, anybody else that's up here that's in Rap Chat, make sure y'all check out DIP. I think it's 24. Dropping in the comments, man. But he's got his instrumentals on there as well, and he's got, I mean, if you want something with some heavy 808s and some bang in there, he's got it. For sure. So it's a full package deal. He'll hit you upside the head with them bars, and he'll also hit you upside the head with them beats too. So it's a couple of tracks. I know Candy Lady is jumped on a few of them. I've got some tracks I've hopped on from the DIP collection. So yeah, man, dude, just overall good song. The vibe on there is just on point. You could tell that, man, you was just in the zone with it, hitting all the pockets as far as for the flow. Yeah, man, it's just you can automatically feel the energy off of there. So hey, man, don't have anything negative on that. Like I said, that bad boy is always is already on my Spotify playlist. So man, make sure y'all check out the homie on Rapchat. He also on Spotify too. So get your vibe on it, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. See Candy Lady girl she put the producer kind of Dipology _24, man. Go check out the beats, man. He got some bangers that's in there. Check out the Vibe Stream beats too, man. Don't sleep on them, man. DJ Journey and Trey now cooking up some craziness, man.
Yeah. All right. We got you got one more for us?
Got one more.
All right.
This is the very last track. So this one, we finna go international. I know we threw some Spanish in there with Winwood, but this cat is, I believe he is living in Spain. But if my ear serves me correct, he is German. So the artist is D&D underscore 024, and the track is "Wanna Ride." So I'll go ahead and get that bad boy going. I thought it was just something cool something a little different. It's like, man, hold on, let's so we going international, baby, international.
All right. Let's get it. We got one more coming after this, by the way, Candy Lady.
She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. Ze wil me nu rijden, kan het niet vergelijken met zo me heen. Nu skip ik ze beide, zij worden mijne, kan het niet peilen. Real met jou, je mag niet verdwijnen. Geen label, maar jou ga ik signen. Maar jou ga ik signen. Ze wil me nu rijden, DM, ze wil er slijden. Flex met die meiden, lipstick, je aan het verleiden. Shorty blijft bij me, ik wil altijd bij je blijven. Je bent de mijne, je bent de mijne. Je weet dat je bent de mijne. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wants to drive, we kill the rounds. Best of five, that's the fight. My baby crazy, but she isn't mine. That is the way of life. Cause she skipped me for another guy, for another brick. She don't give a fuck, she just wanna fun, she just wanna do. Sneller van de valk met een enge bitch. Ja, een snelle flow, ja, een snelle switch. Ik prik haar, ik heb haar wel gekit. Ja, een enge ho, dat is wat ze is. En ik geef geen fuck om een domme bitch, yeah, you know it. She shows it, totally spice. I'm Alex and Clover. Thought she was my one, my lover. Maar toch had ze mijn hart veroverd, yeah. Ze gaat van day naar day. Heb je een ding, ga ze met je mee. Avondje VDV, avondje VDV. Ze leeft zich uit, als je uitgeeft. Je geeft uit, terwijl ze uitleeft. Ze wil mij, maar ging met D mee. We zijn D&D, geen D2. Geen tijd voor mij, de droppen EP. Geen tijd voor mij, de droppen EP. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride. She wanna ride, she wanna ride, she wanna ride.
Yeah, man. D&D 24. So I thoroughly enjoy it. I like to switch up from the English to German or whatever it was speaking. I wish I knew exactly what it was, but I'm thinking it's German. I don't know. I listen to a lot of German reggae stuff too, and it sounds very similar. But yeah, man, just even with the language barrier, the switch ups were good on it. I like the mix. I like how you had on the hook where you get the repetitiveness of it, but with how he was kind of rolling the R with it, it still gave it a different feel. And then it left that space, and he had that kind of like background echo thing that came in. So dope dope production, cool vibe. Just like DIP was saying, man. Just something different, and that's the cool thing that I like about Rapchat, because you don't know what you're gonna come across, man. You may
Yeah.
have just some hard trap stuff, or you may have some dude that's in Spain or whatever it is. So shout out to D&D, man. I enjoyed the track. I like the English portions of it. I like where he switched back in and just showing that versatility on it. So yeah, man, dude, I don't have anything too negative for it. I want to know more information about the cat. I know you said you came across them before as well, so shoot me
Yeah.
whatever other stuff you got for him, man, too.
Yep, so I'm pretty sure that is German, Deutsch. He's speaking. I got a couple years German under my belt. I think Candy Lady might as well. If you're in the chat, correct me if that's not right. But I'm pretty sure that's definitely German he's thrown out there. The accent is definitely sort of a giveaway, rolling the R's, and then when he switched over to the bilingual part, there's a few words that I think I was able to pick out there as well. So
All
I'd be
right,
willing to put some money that is in fact German that he's speaking there.
cool.
Um, so good call on that one. Yeah, overall awesome track. You know, the mix was very well put together. So the that part of the world sort of has like their own little vibe, I guess, if you want to say that they're putting out. So the more you listen to artists from that area of the world, the more you can sort of catch on to that. Like with, for example, what's coming out of Britain right now. You know, they've got that sort of distinct sound, similar
Hmm.
to like East Coast, West Coast. You know,
Yeah,
so anybody putting out music from that part of the world has sort of that similar feel that he's doing, but. Yeah, overall, I thought it was very well done. And I enjoy music from that part of the world as well. And then being able to put, I mean, any bilingual artist out there, you know, much love to you, much props to you. You're doing bigger
yeah.
things than I am for the most part. Uh, so it looks like Candy Lady took some Deutsch quite a while ago, maybe.
She
Uh,
said, I just
nine
passed the
ninth and
class.
10th. So yeah, all right. So we'll scratch that one then. But yeah, overall awesome track, very well done. Candy Lady, if you want, we could practice some German. I know a little bit still, so we'll do that for a different show. But uh, so yeah, either way, awesome work on
Learning
that.
languages
Yeah,
with
gotta
Intel
love
and
it.
Candy.
So, well, I have to get some other people in here, you know, throw some Spanish into the mix as well.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I feel like the more you know, the better off you are. So,
Yeah, man.
languages included. But that brings me to my final pick for this week.
All right, here we
Um,
go. Closes out good, man. What you got?
so this is the man Mildum. He's also in the chat, featuring
Milton, what's
Fortino.
good?
Yeah, what's good, man? So, he hit me up. Went through, scouted some stuff out, decided to feature this one. I believe you also have a track with Candy Lady as well. So shout out both of you. Shout out
Who's featured
Fortino.
on this one?
Fortino is the feature on
14.
here.
He was it, man. He was just hitting me up earlier today. It's like, man, you don't have me on the show. It's like, dude, I think you've been on there twice by way of
Yeah,
a feature, and here we go again with another one, man. I'm gonna have
yeah.
to let him know.
So it's definitely a power song here, but
Right on, right on.
shout out Mildum, Fortino. Yeah, we'll just get straight into it. This is Forever.
All right. I'm sleeping on my button, pressing.
I'm like, babe, I shout you out all the time. I shout out the kids. You know I love you. Shit, I got us. Don't even worry about that. I love you forever, just know emotions continue to grow. I open the passenger door. My queen is so fashionable. She got a passion of gold. I smoked in a pack of bowl. It's the gangster shit that we do, cause we both fat of this world. And the thing I do for my girl, if she want it, she know it, she got it. But she ain't the type to just show it. You see I'm blessed, dog, and she know it. This ain't a flex, dog, my life plus, dog. I don't kiss rings, you know up, dog. I don't know, nigga, what's up, dog. Someone pass pass the rock, cause I'm up, dog. 1-1 on that coastline. Let me keep it real, girl, you so fine. I know you hold us down, shit, I don't lie. No pun intended, no lie. Been going down on that cho-cha. Go Coco for my loca. This nigga so with they broke ass. Impalas and bitches and cholos. Disrespect the clique, it's a no-no. Cause I love my dogs, no homo. Who be bumping my shit, I don't care. Cause I'm different, I'm keeping it kosher. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season.
Yeah, killing this shit by the season. Give me a reason. Checking the time and it's demon. The army behind me is legion. Bitch, I'm a king like my first name is Steven. And I be shining like Nicholson. No, I'm not Jack, but I'm killing shit. Yelling red rum and I'm flipping it. Body backed up and I'm zipping it. Unlike the bitch, I'm spitting it's different. Don't start none, it won't be none. Competition, don't see one. Watch the names that you speak on. Mortician might need one. No, do not fuck with the family, or I'ma drill you like cavities. We on the top like a balcony. Check the analogy, man. I'm a threat to dismantle humanity. Salary actually climbing this shit. And I'm financially fine, it's legit. Never declining, no, I'm only rising. Now it's paying off for the striving I did. It's coming together, the timing is lit. Man, I remember surviving this shit. I wasn't provided, but my baby riding with me. Whether we was deprived or we rich.
Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the season. Home run like I'm Sosa. Have respect like you know some. Don't start shit, won't be none. I'm killing this shit by the seasons.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Mildum and Fortino. Man. So, right off the bat, I'm gonna go straight into the mix on that one. Very well done, very well put together. You could tell, I mean, it had that professional feel to it, you know, that sound. I would guess that instrumental had some mixing, mastering done to it as well. There's some points where it sounded like you were definitely pulling the beat out to accentuate some vocals and vice versa. And there's a few spots I caught where it sounded like the vocals had been toyed with a little bit on the sort of aftermarket effect on there. It was very well done, very well put together. I didn't hear any sort of clipping or peaking. I mean, the mix was on point. On top of that, you guys both just killed it straight through with the wordplay, with the rhythm. I think Fortino called it out in his verse about checking the analogies. You know, the analogies were there. Just overall, that song is just very well made through and through, beginning to end. I got nothing bad to say about that. So awesome job, man. Thanks for joining us in the chat as well tonight. Yeah, it's both you guys killed that. So awesome work. Awesome.
Yeah, man. I yeah. The production on there was A1. Definitely on point with it. If I have to, just because the track was so doggone good, uh, if there's one thing that I would point out in the beginning, coming in, it was just like a hair off on rhythm, but I was maybe for like 2 bars, and then after that you were like on it and in the pocket the whole way. That's like the only one thing that I could find to be like, hey, just catch that spot. I would say if you guys end up like full on releasing this, and I would highly advise on doing that, I would just catch that first part, clean that entrance in on it, and get like straight in on that. And other than that, dude, like that track is ready to go. Like just like as ready. Y'all killed that. Like the hook on there is on point. I like that whole Sosa line. Um, and of course, you already know, man. Fortino don't miss uh either at all, man. It was definitely a vibe all the way through. The bars were there, the cadence was there. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like I
I'll say
said, go
the
load it up, get it ready for streams, put your full on artwork on there, man, and collect some coins off of that, man, because that's a good one.
yeah, I mean, I thought the switch ups and the rhythms were awesome for both verses. I know Mildum. One thing that caught my attention was you went into sort of the choppy triplets. I think
Yeah,
Fortino came through with some of the more just straight running triplets, but then right back to just that steady verse. And I mean, overall switch ups, they to me they seem flawless. It was smooth.
yeah,
I mean, it sounded like you guys didn't even have to try on that one.
yeah.
So.
Y'all
Uh,
complimented each other well on the track too, and that's a cool thing to have when you go in and do collaborations, man. You want to make sure everybody's energy is syncing up. Y'all guys definitely did that. Yeah, it was all around, man. Just solid.
yeah. So, all right. Well, I think that's what we've got for this week when it comes to artists. Man, another one under the belt.
Yeah,
So,
man. Six.
big shout out
So
to everyone
six.
that joined us in the chat tonight. Mildum, DIP, Candy Lady.
Candy lady.
I know DJ Journey was in here for a minute. He sort of helped us out with some of the technical stuff that was going on there at the beginning. So, big shout
Yeah.
out DJ Journey, Trey
Shout
Rail,
out
also
Journey,
working
Trey Real.
working with us behind the scenes. Anybody and everybody in the Vibe Stream community. Um,
Yes, yes, yes.
so I mean, it is a community in itself. We got shows all throughout the week from various artists, producers, engineers, constantly something going on. So definitely tune in all throughout the week, catch all the other live shows going on, and it's there's big things coming. So definitely keep an eye out for that, and
Yeah,
uh,
man.
well, we want to take anyone and everyone with us that we can. So we're here to build, we're here to grow, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So
Yeah.
that's what I've got, man. So there it is.
Everything that he said, man, on point with it. Follow on all the socials. Follow Intelligent on the ground. Follow me on the ground. Follow Vibe Stream Beats on the ground. Follow DJ Journey. I mentioned earlier on in the show, DJ Journey podcast with Bob Stream Beats is available on Spotify, also available on Audible. And of course, you can definitely tune in on Twitch. It's nonstop lo-fi beats and instrumentals and music going throughout the day. So make sure if you at work or whatever doing your thing, man, tune into some Vibe Stream Beats and get to grooving with it. Vibe Stream Beats are also on Rapchat. So if you're looking for something new to spit on, definitely make sure you slide into the page on Rapchat. Follow along there, man. Hop on some of those instrumentals. We definitely love to get Vibe Stream Beats instrumentals in on the show here. So I mean, hey, let your people know. Go check it out, and give us feedback, man. That's how everybody grows. So like we said, any of the tips and stuff that we're giving out, hit myself or Intel up. Definitely open books on this. I'm also in the Discord for Rap Chat as well. I'm usually in there if I'm not stirring a pot and starting up some mess. You know me, I can't keep my mouth shut. But hey, we're here to help and grow. I know I may come off blunt sometimes, but I'd rather give you the truth than sell you a lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
All right. Well, King Creole, much love to you, man. It's a
absolutely.
pleasure as always sitting on screen beside you. So,
Every
uh,
week, man. Every week, dude.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, um, from Ohio, it's Intelligent once again, and I'm signing off. So, I'll catch y'all next week. Much love.
Peace, peace, peace.